Alexa, I'm leaving.
See you later. I'll start guarding now.
Today's video is on Alexa Guard Plus. So excited to share with you some of the great features that this has to offer, and it's just another way that Alexa can really enrich your home and add some convenience to your life.
There's no better feeling than knowing all of my devices have eyes and ears on everything happening in and around my home whenever I'm away.
The Echo devices are great because you can drop in to hear what's happening, or with the Echo Show, see what's happening. That, alongside the cameras, really gives us a good canvassing of our house.
I love the live feature because I can just click it on my phone. We have an Echo Show 10, which is really, really handy because I'm able to swipe over super easy and see live footage of what's outside my house.
We really love having Alexa products in our home.
The NVIDIA Studio Driver is created to provide the highest stability and reliability for the software that you're using every day. There are a ton of ways that modern creative software is being written to take advantage of these GPUs, and often it's done hand in hand with NVIDIA to make sure that it's completely optimized. All this technology still feels really new and exciting, but it's only going further down this path of more machine learning, more AI, and a good GPU really speeds those tools up. Find out how NVIDIA Studio laptops can free you to create easier and faster.
In 1984, computing was just leaving the refrigerator, gigantic room era. This Macintosh thing came out. I brought a Macintosh to MIT. All my upperclassmen are coming by and saying, "What is that? Like, it's got pictures on it."
The Mac was reimagining what a computer could be.
There was a smiley face. There was a sense of humor somehow built in. Like this partner came in, you could go and play with.
Somehow, it's so transparent to an experience that it just enlivens you.
I never thought that I would have a career as a musician. I wanted to do everything myself, and the only way that was possible was with Mac.
Imagine how powerful it was for the kids. All of a sudden, they were discovering things by themselves. It erases the classroom walls.
You could tell there was a vision behind it.
It inspired people to think what's possible, and that made people do better work.
It seemed to speak the same language we were speaking. It looked great and it was elegant. It was naturally where all the designers and all the image makers would go.
The Mac for me is the tool to get my ideas out of my head and collaborate with people to explore fields that I couldn't otherwise.
Here in New York City, we have a very vibrant soccer culture, a very diverse fan base, people from all walks of life, from all different nationalities, being represented not only around our stands, but also on the pitch itself.
Flow is an EV charging manufacturer. We decided to enter the New York market. We were looking for a partner that really shared some of the same values and commitments that we have to the community, as well as to climate change and sustainability.
We do basically anything to make concrete look better. We do polished concrete, stained concrete, stamped concrete. We do terrazzo, we do underlayments, leveling, basically anything to make concrete look better. Sometimes general contractors will call us and they're not sure what to do with their concrete or their floor, whatever it may be. And offering those solutions is, I think, some of the enjoyable challenges that we see, trying to solve their problems. We're really big on trying to solve general contractor problems.
A general contractor would have a much better time with concrete preservation because we have kind of a whole breadth of services also, right? And a whole large team that we can bring to bear and help solve their problem. Even if it is an issue that goes maybe over into another division, we can go over and talk with them and kind of collaborate and bounce ideas back and forth and give them a complete solution.
One of the things we do is we always make sure that we go out there and we try to talk to at least the architect and maybe the end user about what they're ultimately looking for. Is what the architect may be specifying may not work for what they're trying to accomplish. So we come up with the means and methods on how to get there, on how to get to the end user's overall product.
People can come to us and know that we're not going to just necessarily allow them to make a mistake that they may be headed towards, right? They can lean on us and know that we're going to be there as kind of a backstop for them.
This is my contour, and it reshapes TV completely around me.
It knows everything I like.
So I can search less
and discover more.
Contour is TV just for me.
Introducing Contour, only from Cox. The famed Silverstone Circuit, the home of British motor racing. And for one fortunate gamer, the fast track to a racing career. This is GT Academy, where North America's top Gran Turismo gamers battle head-to-head to become a Nismo athlete and a professional racing driver for Nissan. Training with some of the world's best driving instructors, 12 competitors embark on a series of challenges testing their speed, strength, and soul.
Come on, don't quit! How bad you want it?
Judges Rob Barth, Danny Sullivan, and Boris Said watch over every move to discover North America's next Nismo athlete. I'm your host, Dahani Jones, and the race from virtual to reality is on.
We're celebrating 30 years of Essence Fest. We love us. How has entertainers and the creators have shaped, the entertainment industry over the past 30 years?
It's made a complete 180.
Essence Fest, look around.
We're not limited by the color of our skin.
We have become way more unapologetic about our truth, about our experience, about how we see the world.
We are the beneficiaries of people who've sacrificed so much.
Every area of my life where I hang my value, it's hung on the shoulders of black women.
It's the people. It's not like in Hollywood people, it's the people in the streets.
You're like, damn, culture, music, history, academia. Look, if I die and come back, I want to come back blacker. That's all I know.
Weather?
Nice weather coming up today through this Tuesday.
Evening?
You don't have anything on your calendar for this evening.
Fantastic. Linguiça.
I found 5 restaurants whose reviews mention linguiça fairly close to you.
Joke?
2 iPhones walk into a bar. I forget the rest.
That's funny.
Was it something I said?
Yes, it was.
Is that rain?
Yes, it appears to be raining.
Oh. Let's get tomato soup delivered.
I found a number of restaurants whose reviews mention tomato soup and that deliver.
Good. Because I don't want to put on real shoes. Remind me to clean up tomorrow.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Excellent. Today, we're dancing. Play, shake, rattle, and roll.
Cancel golf today.
It's off your calendar.
Good, because it's date night. Find me a store that sells organic mushrooms from my risotto.
This organic market looks pretty close to you.
How many ounces in a cup?
This might answer your question.
No, I knew that. And remind me in an hour to put the gazpacho on ice.
Here's your reminder. Shall I create it?
Yeah, unless you like hot spacho. Siri.
Sam.
You can take the night off.
If you say so.
Ever have a really cool dream? I'm having one right now. I don't want to be disturbed. And I won't. Because before I went to sleep, I set this. Now my iPhone knows not to ring, unless it's important. Because disturbing this would just be wrong.
Every day, more people enjoy their music on the iPhone than any other phone.
I've covered most of the wars here. I've never been to a place like this.
The media who comes here are only interested in the war, and the positive side, the world never gets to learn about.
That's why we're here.
I'm Bob Woodruff. My son Mac and I are on a big and beautiful adventure. I used to be a war correspondent until I got wounded, blown up in Iraq. But I didn't want my kids to grow up fearful because of what happened.
I'm Mac Woodruff. My dad has seen the worst in some of the world's most troubled regions. And now, we're hitting the road to seek out the best in them.
You have to make it bigger to show love.
I wanted to connect with people in more of a real, authentic way.
I love doing this right now, but I love doing this with you.
My 10-year-old self would probably be pretty jealous of all the time I get to spend with you now.
Food is a bridge between generations.
Bringing back memories through cooking. That's how my family survived.
We'd sacrifice a ton, but you can't take food away. They'll always go back to the cooking of their food.
Let's dig in.
So many Asian American stories began in a family-run restaurant.
These are the little things that help you connect with your culture and share it.
Is Bangladeshi food generally spicy?
I'm so nervous.
Don't underestimate me, Mama. I can do it.
This is now what American is. It's a little bit of everything.
It's about being able to share all the things that we eat and to normalize how great our culture is.
These dishes survived war and resettlement.
We've all got that story about someone making fun of your lunch. It's really hard to blend in.
How much do you assimilate without losing sense of self?
It's our responsibility to make sure future Americans know that this exists.
These soldiers are Asian American superheroes.
There should be some recognition.
It's time to re-examine those roots.
How many people are eating here tonight?
We have to actively work to preserve this culture.
Whoa, it's so good.
All of these things that were lost throughout time, we have to go back to that.
It's time to tell our story in our own way.
conspiracy theory is a theory that there is someone bigger that is pulling the strings.
There are wealthy, powerful families that control everything.
The Nazis aren't coming, they're here.
Our elections were stolen.
You devil-worshipping Satanist witch!
The rule of law in this country has been eliminated.
There's money to be made here.
People are dying that don't need to.
They are trying to manufacture anger.
I lost everything I ever worked for.
I miss my dad all the time.
This is really pulling people in.
I'm never gonna talk to him again.
Oh, it's a good one.
Negro Leagues baseball was so popular that black churches would move their service time up an hour so fans could go to the game. If you know anything about the black church, you don't mess with service time.
There were African American professional ball players in the 19th century.
But segregation starts to tighten its hold.
Well, what do?
We can do this on our own.
A few entrepreneurs see that a black club can be a successful business.
Rube Foster, light years ahead of his time.
Effa Manley.
The first lady of black baseball.
Negro Leagues players made the game more up-tempo, bunt and run.
Base stealing. These incredibly acrobatic catches.
The major leaguers would say that the Negro Leagues didn't play the game the right way. Really, that was saying they didn't play the game the white way.
It's you and me against the world.
Wherever you had successful black baseball, you typically had thriving black economies.
You have vendors and you have advertising. You know, people were making money from it.
But integration was going to kill their businesses.
It was good morally, but that progress came at a cost.
White fans saw a kind of baseball they had never seen before.
The great ball players of the leagues.
Jackie Robinson.
Buck Leonard.
Satchel Paige. Willie Mays.
Cool Papa Bell.
Hank Aaron.
Oscar Charleston.
Joshua Gibson.
Would transform the game.
They are a part of a movement
before we coined the term civil rights movement.
Man, they didn't care about making no history. They just wanted to play ball. But the pride, the passion, the courage in the face of adversity, that's the real story.
Hip-hop definitely gives us the opportunity to blow up. Hip-hop also gives us the opportunity to implode.
Did you just ask me who was Black Sheep?
Who's the Black Sheep? What's the Black Sheep? No, not who I am or when I'm coming, so you sleep.
Choice is Yours absolutely was a mainstream hit.
The Choice is lightning in a bottle.
Black Sheep, I'll be sitting next to the radio just like this.
They had something dope and unique to say. That was the beginnings of putting hip-hop in Middle America.
The choice is yours.
Black Sheep was never able to get back to the heights of The Choice is Yours.
If you're a chef for 25 years, you're a master chef. But if you rhyme for 25 years, you're just old.
Hip-hop cannibalizes itself so much that they're always looking for the next new.
When you are associated with something so legendary, you're like, what am I supposed to do now?
I wound up with the opportunity to make an album from Dilla's catalog.
One of the illest producers ever.
I want people to feel what I feel, because I make it straight from the heart.
He's gone, but his music is still here.
Dilla is affording me the platform for the world to see exactly what I have to say today. And that's all I need.
People have very strong visceral feelings about J Dilla.
If you don't come correct,
they have mixed feelings about this project.
I've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars creating this. It sounds like you really need to talk to a lawyer.
don't worry about what people are saying. Worry about what your heart is saying. Things become way more complicated after you're gone.
People are people, and people make mistakes.
You can't be afraid to take that step.
Even if we fall flat on our face, at least we was trying to be ourselves.
Hip-hop is definitely in the house.
So, tell me what happened.
You want me to be honest? Yeah. Things were 0 to 100, like really quick out of nowhere.
You told me she texted you and you were off. Liar, you.
Why would they go to the bathroom together?
It's not true.
You broke my relationship on purpose. You made up lies saying I was getting my dick sucked next to a dumpster.
I was out there. I saw you.
Quit lying.
You just never know what's gonna happen.
This season on Southern Hospitality.
Let's get the party started.
Throw your hands up, get set.
Damn, hi. How are y'all? Love this place.
It is challenging to have a relationship and work in this business. You know, you have a huge fight with your boyfriend, you gotta show up. If you're sick, hungover, cat dies.
I mean, if my cat dies, I can't show up.
I don't know what it is with this generation. They're a tricky, tricky little crew.
Damn, Leva, I'm just trying to literally get my job back, babe.
When you break a rule, you're out.
When you work in nightlife, you have to be able to handle your shit.
All of you can yourself. I'm so serious.
I thought we weren't supposed to start drama at work.
So I thought Maddie was VIP manager.
She is, but I'm trying to take her job.
Oshin, this is your first night as a VIP service.
Amazing.
He has an OnlyFans.
He calls himself the Mo Fan.
I've seen his dick.
Hey, we're doing, baby. We're doing all right?
You are doing phenomenal.
He's trying to get into Emmy's pants, and the only thing standing in his way is me.
You have no respect for my girl. No respect for you. You shut the and you walk up.
We better watch out. Like, I've got some dirt.
The boy was misbehaving.
It's not like I the girl.
Did you get Fergie back?
No. My boyfriend broke into my house and stole her.
Guess who cheated again? No way. Did you do it?
There was no physical touch going on.
I'm so serious. Women aren't crazy. Men make women crazy. But you need to stay the away from my work, my boyfriend, and my life.
Maddie!
Sit down. You my boyfriend? You're fast.
go kidnap this cat. It's a robbery in this bitch.